It's too easy, folks. It's too easy.
I gotta really try and be better. I when I first started doing that, it was a little easier, but now you get me every time now. Oh man! But anyway, what's up? What's up, everybody? It is your boys of Just the Bet Slips. It is myself, Poolside Pat. Happy Friday, Patty Friday, and you know what? Shout out to you. You can fly that W. It is Kel Dog. How we feeling? How we doing? Happy Friday.
I am feeling fantastic. Cubs got the home opener, the win. They handed the Padres, those fraudulent individuals, their first loss of the year. And you know what? It's just a great day. We're gonna fly the W in Chicago, even though I'm in stupid Florida right now. And we're just gonna have a great day.
That's what it is. Well, maybe we shouldn't say this on air, but a little birdie said that you can now watch Cubs games now, so that's got to be exciting.
Yes, I can.
Should we hush? Okay, hush. Keep it on the down. I'm sorry. We'll cut that. We'll cut that. But anyway, we are here. We are here. Just about Subs Friday edition. Excuse me, April 4th. It's your boy. It's your boys. We're going to talk some cutest parlay in all of the game. We've got the least kept secret in all of the game parlay wise, and we've got the tabletop. No performance double segment today just because our king PD is not here today. So we will save that potentially for the weekend. But we're going to have some fun, and we're going to hopefully bring you some good tips for your bet slips. But, Kel, actually, there's a couple things I want to bring up. So maybe we'll get to the disclaimer because we also have a video from our very own parlay guy. So let's get to the disclaimer. Let's get to the show. We're already running late. My fault. Well, technology's fault. I blame technology. Hand up. But we are still going to bring you some of those hot tips for your bet slips here at Just the Bet Slips, where you can find us on X.com, all of the major social media. You can find us at Just the Bet Slips. You can listen to the podcast. Rob is definitely going to drop the podcast in his video, our parlay guy. So might as well say that as well. Podcast dropped today, this morning, every Friday, where the boys were talking Final Four. I was unfortunately not able to be in attendance, but I know that the boys killed it, and you can listen to that to get you ready for the weekend that will be in March Madness and the Final Four. Arguably, I'm sure you guys talked about this. I plan on listening to it when I wake up tomorrow to get ready for the Madness. So haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but you can join me, listen to it while you get ready for everything that's going to happen this weekend, and for arguably the greatest Final Four ever. So definitely looking forward to that. And you can find that all at Just the Bet Slips. And you can find the podcast on Spotify currently, looking to try and get that on all of the other major places where you get podcasts soon. And we are very happily affiliated with Fan First Sports Network. So shout out to Fans First Sports Network. You can see it coming down on the bottom of the screen there as Kel eloquently does. But let's get to the disclaimer. Let's get to the show. I've done this so many times, and I'm just never, they say practice makes perfect, and I just don't think I'm ever going to be very good at it. But
you're perfect to me.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. But there it is. It is the disclaimer. Number one, Kel and people, we are not paid professional gamblers. We do not get paid for any of these picks. We do this all of our own volition and for fun and entertainment only. Was what the show is. We hope that we bring you not only with our live shows like this, but also the podcast that drops every Friday. Number two, please gamble responsibly, not your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. A little tongue twister, but it means if you read it back and forth, you will understand. It's the best advice I've ever been given as a young gambler, and even now. And number three, gambling can be addictive. So please seek help. If you or a loved one or a friend need it, by going to 1-800-GAMBLER, calling. You call right on your phone, a little computer that you have in your pocket every day. 1-800-GAMBLER to get the help that you or a loved one might need. And just to be clear, we are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sports book at all. Again, we're not paid professional gamblers. So that is, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly at your own risk. And we are not paid professional gamblers. We're just trying to give you one thing and one thing only here at Just Bet Slips, and that is to bring you the hot
tips
to help
your
bet
bet
slips.
slips.
Let's go, my friend. Okay. So, what is up? What is up?
What's up, CJ?
Maybe he will join us. Maybe he'll hang in the chat. But shout out, throw a bet in there.
Hey, CJ, I'm gonna go undefeated today.
Oh boy, love that. I love that proclamation.
That didn't sound like you loved it. You sound a little scared there.
Well, I mean, just like one of my bets, you're winless in the month, so maybe you'll get a bunch of wins today. And as we'll get to, but what is this? Gauntlet laid down. I don't know what that means.
Down.
Not quite sure what that means, but I figure we're gonna find out.
I laid the gauntlet down, saying
you laid the gauntlet down to win every bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the gauntlet.
Oh, that is the gauntlet. Okay.
Yeah, so I took the gauntlet and went bam.
And right down. Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, perfect. I love that. No, I'm excited, man. I mean, excited for the weekend. I'm still not working weekends at the golf course yet, so I get to go to a middle school play tomorrow, which will be amazing, obviously. But I'm going to watch a lot of ball. Oh, yep, you get it. You got it. I didn't get it. It needed to be spelled out for me, so thank you.
That's fine. I'm just a big gauntlet guy. Like, I lay down
gauntlets. Well, I nothing makes me happier to hear that. So we are here. We got, like I said, cutest parlay in the game. We've got the least kept secret parlay in the game, and we've got the tabletop, and obviously the records, and we have a video. But before we get to the video, should I bring up so I have one thing I really want to talk to somebody about, sports-wise, baseball-wise, that I saw today that really spoke to me. And I need to talk to somebody about it. So should we do that first and then the video? Or should we do the bet slip video and then get into that conversation?
I'd say that conversation, and then we get into everything.
Okay. So I saw this thing today about, I guess I might be able to pull it up because I'm a sicko. Let me see if I can pull it up. Bad radio, I know, and we're already late, but you know what? If you're So I'm not going to get into. I haven't listened to. So this is not an argument, but it is a comparison between Aaron Judge and Albert Pujols in their first 10 seasons. You, as a Cubs fan, understand. Love that. I have to bet that now. So, which I actually did. So, no, I didn't. I actually went against Phillies money line, but I will bet that. It is an argument between a conversation, I guess, between Aaron Judge and Albert Pujols in their first 10 seasons. And you're a Cubs fan, so you lived through Albert Pujols in his first 10 seasons as a St. Louis Cardinal in the major leagues. But I saw this today, and I have not listened to, and I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want us to get in trouble, but I implore people to listen to it. Albert Pujols talked about this himself today, which is why this is even a conversation, about the comparisons between him and Aaron Judge in their first 10 seasons. So, first of all, the one main difference, Judge came up at 24, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Pujols was in the league at 21. So,
yeah.
we can just put that out there. Put that out there so people know. But I want to bring this image up and get your opinion because I just need it. Here it is. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So people are saying, as you can see, the yellow highlight. This was on MLB Network. Pujols was actually on the show, and I believe they showed this graphic here. What are people talking about, Cal? What are they talking about? I will very much lay my sword down and listen to arguments for the side of Aaron Judge. But can you, right? Are you on that side? To me, and I know it's my guy, but it's not even close. I don't see how people can think that these guys are even anywhere remotely close in their 10 seasons. I think there's one side that is elite, Hall of Fame level, and there's another side that looks great and probably on a Hall of Fame trajectory, but I just and maybe I'm gatekeeping Pujols' first 10 years being the greatest of all time, and I have all their stats to back that up, but I'm interested. I need to hear another person's perspective on this, so please give me that.
Well, first off, I would like to see more of a game comparison than a season comparison. I'm a big fan of that. But from what I'm looking at, I don't know how you would. From what I'm seeing right now, I don't know how you would side with Judge over Pujols.
And by the way, there's one guy there who, in that 10 seasons, had 2 World Series, 3 MVPs, which Judge has, and a lot of people say he should have had a 4th, but that's neither here nor there. I would also say Pujols should have had a 4th, but that, again, neither here nor there. Look, the one thing I want to point to you, and this is we're just talking ball. I mean, the only stat there that is better is that OPS plus, which I don't understand why this has even been a conversation. But can I point you to the fact that Pujols played nearly 600 more games in his 10 seasons than Aaron Judge? Is that not something that I can point to? Like, I don't know. This
I'm big on that. Like, you could definitely point to that, because if you're gonna give me numbers based on percentages and he could hold a higher on base and slugging in more games, I see that as more impressive personally.
Thank you. And this is very much a selfish topic of conversation that I brought to this table. But I think it's also something. I think it's important for all ball watchers. I think of the Tommies of the world, CJ, the big baseball guys. I would love to hear from when it comes to this. And I can look on this show. Let me stop sharing that. On this show, I have very much spoke out of my behind, as they say, a lot of the time when it comes to certain takes, aka LeBron James, Russell Wilson, all that. But this is one that I just believe goes in my favor when it comes to, and I'm not even talking to, I think what Aaron Judge is doing is unbelievable. And I think he's an unbelievable player. I'm not saying that by any stretch of the imagination. Hell, I think if he started at 21 and had the similar trajectory that he has now, I think we could be talking about Aaron Judge as a 700 home run plus guy.
Yeah.
I think he started too late, and that's going to deter him. But I'm not knocking Aaron Judge. I wouldn't say appalled. I'm more shocked at why there's even a comparison between those two guys when I saw that. You know, they play different positions. Pujols in his first 10 years, mainly first baseman, didn't have the DH in the NL, never DH'd. Judge, outfielder, bigger guy, has DH'd. Not to take anything away from his production, but it's like, to me, it's apples to oranges in a way. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was just something that I wanted to talk about. I mean, I know, again, we're getting close to the time where all these games, 7 o'clock, 7:10 Eastern time. But I really wanted to, I needed you, Kel, to at least give your opinion on that whole situation. As somebody who, I grew up a Cardinals fan, you Cubs, you grew up with our Pujols in your division. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
No. Don't remind me, because as a child, I went on we would always go to a game like once a year, once every other year. I went on a 7-game winning streak of going to Cubs games. Of going to Cubs games. I go to a Cubs Cardinals game. Great game. Seats behind home plate. Pujols hits 3 home runs. They smoke him 11-2, 12-2, something stupid.
I remember that game.
Yeah, that was not fun.
And you were there behind home plate. I'm gonna go find that game and see if I could find you.
Yeah, you'll see little me with a T-shirt that my mom just bought me, just like sitting there like this, and my dad looking at me like, "You want to go yet?" I'm like, "No, we're gonna go to the end of the game." He's like, "They're up 13-2, dude. What are we doing?"
I love it. No, man, but like, and you know, the bad man is gone now. He's retired. So, but no, I don't know. I just thought maybe, you know, especially maybe it's another conversation that'll come up on the show. But that's what we do here. We talk ball, we talk picks. So let's get into the picks. But before we do that, we will get into a video from our guy, the parlay guy.
Parlay guy.
He is here. He's got his pick. He's been red hot, by the way. I feel like every day he's showing us a parlay that he's hitting. So I very much am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to riding this. It is our guy. It is Rob, the parlay guy, going on a nice date night with the lady tonight. So shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Parlay Guy. But here it is, Rob, the parlay guy.
What's going on, Just the Bet Slips family? It's Rob, the parlay guy, coming to you Friday. Normally I'd be on this show, but the wife wanted to do a date night, so that's what we're going to do. I know we didn't have a show yesterday, but I did drop a video. If anybody watched that, we hit that parlay at plus 400. I also threw 2 other bets out there, and both of those hit as well. So if you followed me last night, you went 6 for 6 on those picks. So we're going to try to run it back tonight. We're going to start off 750 Club. We got Denny Avija, 15-plus rebounds and assists. He's averaging 25, 10, and 6 over the last 15 games. So I feel good about that. Underdog, Hornets, plus 11. Both teams are not playing very good right now. Surprisingly, the Kings are more surprisingly to me than the Hornets. The Hornets are without Melo tonight, I believe. But, you know, the home team in Hornets games has won 7 of the last 8. So when they're at home, they have a tendency to win, which I would think is probably true for a lot of teams. But they are at home tonight, so that I feel good about them covering the 11. I don't think they win this game, let's be real, but I do feel like they can keep it close enough to cover 11. Our parlay, we got Giddey, 15-plus points. Hit this in 9 of his last 10. DeMar DeRozan, 20-plus points. He's hit this in 9 of his last 10. Kawhi Leonard, 20-plus points, who's hit this in 10 of his last 10. Lastly, Spencer Dinwiddie, 10-plus points, who has hit this in 9 of his last 10. I believe this is a little bit lower parlay. I think this is like plus 200 or 220. I can't remember exactly. So you're getting about 2 to 1 on your money. But we're just trying to keep the positive train going. We've hit 2 parlays in a row. We're trying to make it 3 on this road to plus 20 units. I think we're probably at like 6.5-ish right now with the last 2 wins in a row. Lastly, we have our PD of the day. I did an alt line for the Clippers. Clippers minus 9.5. And then Norman Powell, 18-plus points. Norman Powell has hit 18-plus points in 22 of 24 when he plays 30 minutes or more. He's coming off of back-to-back games where he's played 30 minutes. And I think this is just his new average. So I feel good about the 18-plus points. And then Clippers are 8-2 against the spread and straight up in the last 10 games. They've been playing very well, and they've been covering a very good clip. So I feel good about this performance double. You're getting this like around plus 140 for this performance double. So that'll do it for me today. I do want to remind everybody to check out the podcast. We just dropped one yesterday, or actually no, this morning, sorry, on Spotify under Just the Bet Slips podcast. And go ahead and check that out, and check for us every Friday around 6 in the morning. We drop that. And as always, these are the hot tips for your bet slips. Hope you all have a great Friday, and see you all tomorrow.
Okay.
Love it. Absolutely. As I put there, CJ, strong plays. And then he's got his own PD of the day. Luzardo, 6Ks, and Phillies money line. Don't hate that. I can't. I will. We'll get to my picks. But, yeah. Shout out to Rob. He was rocking some. He was rocking some shoulder there. You saw that?
He was getting ready for that date night. Just hey, let's go.
Oh yeah, he was getting ready. I love that. Love that. No, shout out to Rob, the parlay guy. He is our dude. By the way, I think I might have found the game that you might have been at, but maybe we wait until we're off air to see if we can find little Kel. But speaking of,
You can pull it up. I don't care if you want to.
no, well, it's a long video. Because it's a game that he had 3 homers in 2004.
At Wrigley?
Yeah.
I can't
I mean,
remember. How old was it?
No, we can. I don't want to get us in trouble. We'll do it after the game.
Oh, because of that. Yes. That's fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah. But I can share the. So the title of it, Albert Pujols' epic 3-homer game at Wrigley in Cardinals versus Cubs, MLB Hidden Classics. Just so if people want to try and find little Kel, they certainly can. How old were you in 04?
04, I would have been 6.
3, so you were, what, 11? 10, 11? 10, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna. That's a homework assignment for the people. Find little Kel in the background.
See if I'm in there crying, a 10-year-old.
Yeah, looking like this.
I straight up remember it. My mom bought me a T-shirt, and I'm sitting there holding the T-shirt like this, just watching.
And you're behind home plate.
It's like behind a bunch, and then to the left, or
Okay.
my left.
We're gonna figure this out, and then maybe we'll get that picture and we'll put it on the next slide, which is the cutest parlay in all of gambling. Come on, Kel. You're the cutie in here. There he is. It's coming once I can do this. Okay. Bang! There he is. We're looking for a little bit older, but we're looking for a guy that looks like this right here. Shout out to Kel, the underdog state, the cutest parlay in all of gambling. We've got Emma, RIP, the reason for this. It's almost a running bit at this time. It is actually a running bit at this time. I keep forgetting to change the name of the freaking thing. It should be the underdog parlay, not the underdog.
Oh.
That's just on me. But there it is. We got our doggos. What's that?
CJ's in the comments. CJ, if you're still in the comments, do you think it should be underdog slate or parlay? We can hash this out now.
Yes. Let's get an official decree. We can make a decree today.
Decree.
And we're gonna try and find Kel in that video. But we have the underdog slate here. It is a small one, which I'm actually pretty excited about. With the how small it is. I believe this was actually this was Rob. Yep, Rob was Hornets plus 11. He likes it. I like it, and I'm with it. I am the Rockets. Rockets plus 6.5. You'll see. I'll just say it because why not? I actually got this earlier today. Actually, did I get it last? I might have even gotten this last night, if I'm being honest. So I was so jealous that I wasn't on the show. I believe I got this at plus 6.
And then moved to 6.5.
Yeah. Yep. I got it at plus 6. And I did get that. No, I got it today. I got that this morning. But it has moved to 6.5. So I decided to keep it at that number. It's Rockets, and I just had it and I went away from it. Why would
Thunder?
The Thunder, yeah. Oh yeah, because you have this. You like this as well. No, a part of it is the idea that SGA, the Thunder, might start trying to rest, right? I mean, SGA probably all but has locked up the MVP. I don't know how much he needs to really play. It's Rockets at home, and I don't think people are giving the Rockets enough respect. They're what? They're second or third in the West.
Second, 50 wins.
Yeah, I don't think the Rockets are getting enough respect. And 6.5 at home, 5.5, 6 at home
against a team that has like the number 1 seed locked up.
That's why. Well, we'll get to it, and I'll say it. But yes, that's why I like the Rockets. That's why I like this parlay. and especially at 6.5 because I did take it. I got it at 6. I have them +6, and then I have them 6.5 as well for this. I just want to say this. Let's see what he said. Underdog slip. Yes. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I do like that. And kind of come to a agreement. Me and CJ. Me, you, and CJ.
I can just see him doing this right now.
Yeah, he probably is. So yeah, there you go. Underdog slip. I do like that. And this underdog slip, first ever, I guess we could probably say, 241. Look, it's not big. It's not. We want to win. It's always going to be plus money because it's underdogs. And today it's almost 2.5 to 1. Let's throw a couple schmeckles on it. Maybe even, we usually like to say with the bigger bets, don't throw as much on it. I don't know. Maybe gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Maybe bump your unit up a little bit for this one. I like this one, Kel. I really do. Any thoughts before we move on?
Hornets, I can't really speak on, but yeah, as you'll see a little bit later, I love this Rockets pick.
Yeah, and I'm excited for you to talk about that. So we will move on to what I believe is. I actually confused myself, so we'll see. We're going to find out together what the next one is. Uh-oh, black screen. Hey! Hey! We're hanging out. We're talking bets. We're talking bet slips. It is the 750 Club, the least kept secret in all of gambling. Why? Because there's one rule about Fight Club, Kel. What is that?
About Fight Club, you don't tell anybody.
What is the one rule about the 750 Club?
You tell everybody about it.
Tell absolutely everybody. And this was a collaboration. And again, a little light, but it hits the mark. It's right there. But we're gonna do this together. And this is the one that maybe you just throw a little schmeckle on. But we're gonna have fun and we're gonna see if we can hit this today. There it is. I meant to bring up a separate link here, and I'm going to right now. I know, bad radio, horrible radio. We're doing decent on time. Okay, here we go. Steph Curry. He's a guy. He might not be that guy, right? But he is a guy.
He is a guy.
He is a guy that plays basketball. That's for sure. Let me tell you a little bit something about this guy. First of all, by the way, I didn't realize until just now that he hit 12 threes on Tuesday. That's insane.
I was not aware of that.
12 for 20 from 3-point on Tuesday. So he was 4 for 11 yesterday. He was 12 for 20 the day before. He's only not hit 5. Well, I was going to say something profound, but he averages 4 for 10 from 3-point. Okay, that's his average on the month. His average for the month of April is 8 for 15. His average for the month of March was 4 for 10. So 5 seems very doable. I know it's on a back-to-back. Understand that. But you're getting this by itself at like minus 140, right around there. So give me Steph to cover 5 and the rest of our bets to hopefully potentially hit. You are next, though, Kel. Why don't you tell us about your Canes?
Oh, boy. Yes. So the last time I bet on the Canes, it didn't go so well, and thankfully I didn't hear about it after that happened. But we're gonna go again. We're gonna try this one more time. Seth Jarvis, I have 2+ shots on goal and a Canes money line. This is hitting his last 8 games. Canes need to keep winning. They do have a spot in the playoffs clinched, but they need to clinch one of the higher spots, if you know what I mean. So I think they're gonna take it against the Red Wings, who are kind of desperate themselves, but I think the Canes are too much of a wagon. They are going to take down Detroit.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Did you not hear any of that?
No, just the last part.
Oh, I think they're going to take down Detroit.
Oh, the Canes. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like one of their that was the guy that they got last at the was it this year or last year at the deadline, Seth Jarvis. Didn't they make a trade for Mr. Jarvis? Or am I making that up?
Last year, maybe? I thought the
Yeah,
big trade this year was for Rantanen.
For Miko. Yep.
Yeah.
No, my apologies. Yeah, no, I mean, hey, and thankfully it was one that we can do as I know you've been trying to do the alt line for the 750, and but here you are with a bet that we can make.
Yes.
Are you able to make this with With
I should be able to, yeah.
Okay, cool. I love it. I wonder what you're gonna get that at. There it is. CJ already flexing on his PD
Let's
king.
go.
Yeah, duh. Next was that guy, your guy. Do you
My
want to
guy.
speak on this? This was Rob's, but any thoughts on that guy?
So that guy, he did not hit my bet when I bet on him the last time. That guy, we thought he was on the Celtics. He's not. He's on the Trailblazers.
I thought he was. Did you knew he was on the Celtics? It was just me that messed up. Right?
No, I had no idea what team he was on, so I'm in the same boat with you. Dead serious. They are playing my Bulls, I believe. I don't believe in my Bulls at all. So 15.5 for that guy, that's not unreasonable.
Well, you do know that your Bulls just clinched another play-in spot, right?
Yeah, they're not going to do anything with it though.
I know. Wow.
Like everybody and their grandmother makes the playoffs.
Reinsdorf is happy about it though.
Yeah, because he gets a reason to hold on to the team for one more year. Oh,
Yeah.
we're in the postseason.
Yeah.
Oh, we can.
Yeah.
This is good for us. You're not going to do anything with it, Reinsdorf. If you, I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent here.
Go ahead.
If you survive the play-in, you're going to get smoked by either Cleveland, Boston, or one of those higher seed teams. I have a feeling it's a low seed versus a high seed situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to get smoked. You're going to be lucky to win one game, but because you're Jerry Reinsdorf and you're in the playoffs again, you're like, oh, I have a reason to hold on to this team still. You don't.
The play-in, the 7 or 8 seed gets either Cleveland or Boston. That's it.
Perfect. That just proves my point. Jerry, you're old. You have no reason to be owning this team or the White Sox. Sell them. You don't know what you're doing, pal. I hate you so much. That's all I have to say.
Do we have Opus back? Because we're going to need to start clipping some of this stuff. I love that. And yeah, CJ is in the chat just
lighting it up.
Loving his parlay. But yeah, there it is. Oh, last but certainly not least, Braves. Okay, look, hear me out. I put this in because we needed to get to 750. By the way, just an apology to parlay guy Rob. We did have to bump up that guy over to 15.5. Couldn't get it at 14. When I was making the graphic, it was at 14.5, and literally as I was about to put it in, it jumped up to 15.5. So he's not on the hook if this loses. If that's the leg that loses, that's on me. Okay. But clearly Rob
now
and that guy. What's that?
To be fair, if it's less than 14.5 as the original bet, is it still his fault?
Yes, that would be his fault. Yes.
But if it's 15 on the button.
So yes, if it's 15 on the button, then wait, who's at fault at that point?
That would be the situation's fault, not his fault.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so neither one of us would be on the hook for that. We've both been. Oh, you're Cal. You're offering a paradox at this point. My brain can't handle this. So he had
hang on.
plus.
He had 14.5.
Yeah.
It went up to 15.5.
Yes.
So if it's below 14.5, he still would have lost regardless.
Correct.
But if it's 15 on the button, he wins, but the line changed.
Yes, so then, if it's 15 on the button, then it's my fault.
Yeah.
Or the situation's fault. But I'll take the blame. If it's 15 on the button, I'll take the blame.
And
This
not
is the button. I'll buy this guy's jersey.
You'll buy that guy's jersey.
I'm buying this guy's jersey. That's what we're gonna do. And if it's less than that, then Rob just has to deal with losing.
Yeah.
All right. So, whatever. I love it. I want this guy's jersey at this point anyway. So, but anyway, Braves money line can't. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, CJ. They can't. They just can't. They're not going to go. Are they going to go 8? They could. They certainly could, but I just don't think they can. It's Schwellenbach, one of their guys that they very much have high hopes for. They're playing the Marlins in Atlanta. Please win a game, Braves. Please be the easiest of all these legs. And if it is and everything else hits, you're getting it right around 8-1. So let's have some fun. Okay, let's see.
Under 14.5 hits, then it's Rob's fault. If it's 15, then we blame me because it was the 500 club.
I don't know, quite sure what that means.
Because it was.
Can you decipher that? CJ will have to.
Under 14.5 hits, then it's Rob's fault. If it's 15, then we blame me because it was the 500 club. Oh, because we went up from 500 to 750. So if it's 15 on the button, it's his fault.
Okay. Well, I'll still take some blame, but yes. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Well, hey. But that's what we do here. We hand up accountabilities all the time. And I think we're all going to be watching that Trailblazers game to see if that guy can get 16 rebounds and assists.
To see if that guy.
All we need is 16 rebounds and assists, buddy. Come on. Please.
I just want him to be watching this one day and just be like, I have a name, guys. What is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. CJ gets it. All right, we all get it. CJ already got it, but we all get it now. We're all on the same page. We're all on the same page. We're ready to go. But speaking of ready to go, let's get to it. It is the green thing. I don't have my own this time. It is very green. It is very felty. It is very
luxurious.
I don't know. I was gonna keep thinking, but it is boom boom. Felt.
Bang.
So you like my boom boom?
That was a good one.
That was a good boom boom.
It was a good boom boom.
That was a great boom boom. The biddies are saying that too. It was a great boom boom. I thought about that literally right before I did it. I was like, because I was saying so many words. I was like, you know what? Let me throw in like a little like something for us to be on the same page. That worked.
That was a great boom boom. You sound like a toddler getting potty trained. That was a great boom boom.
We did a boom boom.
We did boom boom.
Everybody watching, thank you for, by the way, at Just the Bet Slips on X.com, the Everything app, and all the other socials. We're proudly affiliated with Fans for Sports Network. But we did a good boom boom, and we're gonna get to the other boom boom, which is we've got a very special guest. Very special. I can see him cheesing. I don't even know if I want to bring him in. I just want to watch him, look at him cheese. Look how cheesy this guy is. Here he comes. It is the king of the PDs. He is our boy. It is CJ GPS.
You knew I couldn't stay away. Y'all knew I couldn't stay away. No, I've been dealing with some stuff around the house quick, and so I'm finally sitting down, and I was like, you know what? Fine, I will join in with the boys. But yeah, it's been a day. I had to make sure I had Apple TV today because this whole thing
games
and but we're good. I still don't have an appetite, which is kind of crazy, but we're getting there. We're making strides, or at least we're trying to make strides.
Trying to get to the boom boom. We get it.
Yeah, we'd love to get to that boom boom. And the guy's name, we're gonna have a lesson here, okay? Av, say the word
Av,
D,
yeah,
Avdia, Daniel
that guy.
Avdia.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Av. D.
Uh,
Yeah.
Avdia.
That guy.
That guy.
So I have an
Wait, say it again.
Av.
Av.
That
D.
D.
guy.
Danny Avdia.
Danny
How do you
Avdia.
know that?
Hey,
By the
I
way,
think
how
now
do
you've
how
got
do you
it.
know that that's how you
got it.
pronounce
You
his
don't
name?
have to say that guy because I know. I know.
How do you know?
I'm not the English guy, but I know.
That's Avdia.
Avdia. Danny
Avdia.
Danny Avdia.
Danny Avdia.
Like like avalanche. Dia like day.
But you want to do it with a long A, so it's Av.
Av.
It's not Av, it's Av.
Okay.
Av.
Long A. Av.
Av. D.
Av.
D.
Ah.
We gotta send this. We have to send this clip to him. One more time. One more time as a class, and then we'll get on to the tabletop.
Av.
Av.
D.
D.
Ah.
So
Avdia.
silent J.
Avdia.
Avdia.
Silent. The J doesn't exist.
Yeah, the J is. It's kind of just. It's in there. Like you could do Avdija like a little bit if you want to put in the little bit of the accent, but no, it is Danny Avdia.
Can't do that. This is the wrong class.
Correct.
Wrong class.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. It's Danny
but-
Avdia.
But there's, actually, hold on. I just gotta. Oh, okay. So we can also just say that guy. I just got word. I just got news that I can say that. So
He went away. He got word from
Wait,
God
in
knows
my
who.
defense, I wasn't the first one to call him that guy. I just love calling him that guy.
Oh, throw me under the bus, why don't you?
No, I'm on your side. On your side. Wait. What's his first name, CJ?
Danny.
You didn't teach us that.
Danny. I said
Danny.
Danny Avdia.
Avdia. Okay. Well, shout out Mr. Avdia. We love him. I might just have to buy a jersey. Anyway.
We might have to just DM him and say he is like the official player, the official NBA player of Just the Best Slips.
He's officially that guy for Just the Best Slips.
We have another underdog for the underdog.
Whoa. Oh no! What? What is that? What?
It's my sister's dog, Chloe.
Oh, okay. Well,
it is not my dog. It is not my dog.
But still, can we see one more? Oh, what an adorable little gal, Chloe. You said
gal. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Chloe.
Now you might need to take a picture, and we might need to change the graphic up.
We might need to.
Might need to. But thank you, CJ. I don't know if you were able to, or you could just give your picks. And
I only have the one pick that I gave y'all today. I literally just have Luzardo 6+ Ks and the Phillies money line today.
Yeah, why don't you just talk about that right now before we hit the graphics? And you can comment on the other graphics.
Like, he's already doing well. You can't really bet it right now. That's the reason why I gave it to you guys early. So y'all could tell the people. He had 11 Ks in his first start. And he's going up against the Dodgers lineup that does not have Freddie Freeman in it, because he broke his ankle in a shower injury.
Did he break the ankle? No.
Yes, I heard broken.
What?
I heard the word broken.
Oh no.
But he had 11 Ks his first outing out, coming in with a good pitch mix, and he is slotted himself. Well, not Dombrowski. Rob Thompson has slotted him in between Wheeler and Nola in the rotation, and I feel like he's feeling like he has to elevate his game to that. And right now, he is throwing so well. He's now going up against Ohtani again, and Ohtani just took him yard, I think. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. Staying in the yard. But he's got 4 Ks through 3 now. It was through 2, I think. I don't think he got a K in this half inning. But yeah, Phillies are up 1-0. With Trey Turner hit a double and then stole third, and a wild throw error scored Trey Turner. So Phillies are up 1-0. Go to the bottom of the third. I feel really good about it. The Dodgers have to lose eventually, and the last time the Dodgers were in Philly for a 3-game set, the Phillies swept the Dodgers. So just throwing that out there.
Yeah, no, your logic for the Dodgers is similar to my logic with the Braves and the 750 Club, and just feel like that. Yeah, it's almost like you just bet them until they win because they're gonna win, and the Dodgers are gonna lose. So that's kind of where I'm at. But speaking of which, I will get to mine because I think I am actually. Nope, I am not. So this is so it's going the other way. Sir Thomas of Stats with his college baseball. Some of these games are probably going on right now. Tennessee -2.5. He wasn't able to. He's under the weather as well. Wasn't able to send in a video, but he's got Tennessee 2.5. I know he was our teacher. I cannot speak on some of these games, but I do know Tennessee is a wagon when it comes to college baseball. Still are.
Fraudulent with basketball, but good as far as baseball. Fraudulent. Also, you guys were correct. I was like this the entire time when y'all were.
We knew it. He's watching, just shaking our hands.
Yeah.
I love it. Florida Moneyline Baseball, who has a big game this weekend in another sport, but we will always trust Tommy's thoughts on college. And he beat my Cardinals today with his Red Sox, and he went 3-0 with some of his picks that he put on Fan First Sports Network. His gambling bets that he's been putting up. So shout out to him. Somebody please pronounce that, guys. You gave us Denny.
It's Brandon Pfaadt.
Nah, it's Fat.
What is the other guy?
Avdia. Danny
Avdia.
Avdia, and then this is Brandon Pfaadt.
I just keep saying that guy.
To be clear, I used to call him Fatted or whatever.
Okay.
I was corrected
It is
by
Pfaadt.
Parker White. It is Brandon Pfaadt.
Didn't you
Fat.
correct me on the previous iteration of this show when I said Fat? Were you the one?
Yes, and I
Okay.
told you it was Pfaadt because Parker told me it was Pfaadt.
Okay. I will listen to anything Parker says, so I believe him. And then D-backs money line. Shout out to Tommy. Hopefully he feels better and can get some nuggets and videos out there for the people at Justin Bet Slips and his own personals as well. Next, it is
Let's
Mr.
go.
Vance.
So what do I got here? So for starters, I have I messed you up, Pet. I have SGA in there as well, so
My
that's
bad.
on me.
Okay.
But I'll read through it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I got SGA 20.
Hold on. We have a hand up.
No, I'm just saying he's hand up accountability. He messed you up.
Oh, hand up.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I messed you up.
Oh, we're all. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, I started with SGA and something else, and then I added, and then I just.
CJ. Right,
Anyway.
Yeah.
SGA 25 plus with Rockets +6 and Hartenstein 6+ rebounds. SGA, this is hit in his last 19 games. He shouldn't play the whole game, so it seems like 25 plus makes a lot of sense there. As we were talking before, Rockets need to win. They're in second. They want to keep adding wins to their total, so 6 seems rather easy to me. And Hartenstein's Hartenstein. That's all I have to say about that. Next, I have Seth Jarvis 2+ shots on goal and a Canes money line. If this does not hit, I'm going to hear about it, but this is hit in his last 8 games. Canes need to keep winning. They are near the top of the podium there, and they need to continue to stay there. So I like the Canes to win in that game.
You take a big risk every time you bet on the Canes.
I certainly do.
Massive.
Yeah.
I don't know of a man taking a bigger risk in his life.
Yeah,
than
it's
Keldog right
up
now.
there. It's up
Then
there with
betting on the Canes.
Yep.
it's up there in terms of risks. I would
Yep.
say.
It's him and OJ not going with if he had not gone with What's that lawyer's name that he went with?
David Schwimmer.
Cochran.
Yeah, Johnny Cochran. Like if OJ had not gone with Johnny Cochran, like
he
that's
dies in
the same. That's the same risk that like Kell's taking right now. Like
and
that similar line.
It's honestly, it's might as well be the board game.
Correct.
It might be the what?
Yep.
Might as well be the board game.
Yep.
The board game.
You are 1,000% rolling dice, and the other problem is you're playing like Capitals, where you're going against somebody and you're trying to attack a Capital. They've got the same amount of dice as you, and they've got same roll advantage. Like you're in trouble, Kel.
Yeah,
we're just trying to help.
Especially with the gauntlet that you're laying down, you might be writing a check that can't cash.
You know what? That's how I love to live.
He's talking about your tush.
That's fair.
Kel.
I'm just saying.
He's talking about your tush.
He's talking about my tush.
Just
I got
throwing it out there.
It's the top of the conversation in the NFL right now. Tushes. So
tushes and pushes.
Yeah. So we're just trying to.
We're here for you, Kel.
I'm just trying to give hot tips for everybody's bet slips.
Yeah,
it seems like a hot tip to me.
Absolutely.
Correct.
By the way, before you move on to the third one, I don't know what just happened. Oh, there it is. What did you get that? Did you put that in individually, just like out of curiosity, like that one, Seth Jarvis and the Canes?
Oh yeah. Shoot.
What did I'm just curious what you ended up getting it at. Seriously.
Awesome. It was rather conservative, -110.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
that could be a solid bet. So I'm with you. We're with you.
I appreciate that, but at the same time, being a Blackhawks fan, the Red Wings have been a rather thorn in the side in years. So
yeah, you'll have to see what happens.
Exactly.
All-time rivalry, by the way.
Absolutely. The fact that Patrick Kane went there just was wild to me.
Horrible.
Didn't make sense. But Bobby Witt, going on to Bobby Witt just absolutely murders baseballs at Kauffman Stadium. He is hitting .375 lifetime with a homer and RBI against Kramer, the guy from Seinfeld. So I like that. And then we're adding Royals. I might have messed you up again, Pat. I added +1.5 with the Royals. +1.5. So that's on me. But yeah, I like 1.5, getting 1.5 runs against the Orioles on that one. So give me that.
Love it. All right. Okay, I think I am next. Any thoughts on that, CJ, before we move on?
No. Well, yeah, you're going back to the Royals wagon. At least you're doing it while they're at home.
Yes.
Yeah. That was something that you did a lot last year, I remember.
Because Bobby decided to murder baseballs at home.
Yeah, he's great. He's great at Kauffman Stadium. For some odd reason, he likes to have the nostalgia of a waterfall in his backdrop while he's hitting. I think it calms him, makes him better.
Zen. Yeah.
Isn't there another place with a waterfall? Another stadium?
Yes, that would be L.A. The Angels.
Is he good in L.A.?
I don't know. That would be something
Gotta look that up.
Check.
Okay.
Have to look that up. Absolutely have to look that up.
While you do your picks, I'm gonna check that up.
I probably should have changed this order, but that's why CJ is the better on the 1s and 2s, and I'm just pedestrian. But I am next. We talked about the Rockets. I think they're getting slept on. I know it's the Thunder. I know it's basically a 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, whatever they are, matchup. SGA, yes, he's a problem, but they may start to rest guys, something that I've been talking about on the show. And even if they don't, I still think 6.5 is what we got it on the underdog. I feel it just feels too much, and I feel, especially at home, I don't know. I was about to take the Thunder like I've been doing all year, but instead at the last second I said, you know what? No, let me flip. Let me go against my gut and go with the Rockets in a game that I think that they want maybe a little bit more than the Thunder. And that might be a dumb statement, but that's where my brain and heart and not my gut. That's where my gut and my brain was at, not my heart. As I've been going with Thunder all year. Steph talked about him too. 5+ threes, just on a roll this at least the first 2 games of April, and I feel like 5 even in general is kind of per the usual for a guy like Steph. He's averaging, as we mentioned in the month of April, 8 out of 12 or whatever it was. Actually, I think I still have it up here, so I can bring it up. 8 and excuse me, bad radio, my bad. Yeah, 8 out of 15 and a half is what he's averaging in the 2 games in April. But even in March, he was averaging 4 out of 10 and a half. I mean, the guy is just on 5 in the month of February. He's averaging 5.3 for 13.9. So he's been right around there. You get it at like minus 140 by itself. And then I have a couple PDs. So shout out to the PD King for coming on. Schwallenbach, 6+ Ks and a Braves money line. You're getting all these right around 200, depending on your sports book, plus 200 that is. So that's why I love doing these, and I'm really hoping it can help my current record, which is okay. And we're early in the month, but I am again chasing that Mr. 60%. Which, by the way, did Rob drop that he wants to be 20+ units, and I just missed it? Like, when did he say that? Did he say that yesterday, or did he say that on a recent show? And
he said that. I think he said it in the podcast yesterday.
Okay, yeah, because I thought so, because obviously I would miss that. Go listen to that, by the way. It drops every Friday morning. The guys talked Final Four preview, which very, very much look forward to it. Yeah, because when I heard that, I was like, that's my guy. That's my guy.
And then I ended up talking best series of the weekend, and who I thought was going to win each game of the series. I did 4 series as well, so check that out afterwards.
Yes, check that out. Baseball's in full swing. We obviously have the March Madness coming to a head here, so go check that out. Like I said, I'm going to be listening tomorrow as I get ready for the day to listen to the boys and get their takes. And it's a great show. We're episode 6, I believe.
6, yeah.
Yeah, episode 6. Please go follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And we really, really appreciate it. It's proudly sponsored and affiliated with Fan First Sports Network. But, yeah, Schwallenbach, 6+ Ks and a Braves money line. I know Parker, my guy Parker, would definitely love this pick. And I believe in it because the Braves just can't keep losing. I am a little perturbed by my next pick because this was before I knew CJ's pick, but obviously I put it in. What?
Trash pick.
I got Yamamoto.
Yamamoto's name wrong. You have an extra M in there.
Well,
I'm sure it's just YAMA.
Well, this bet is destined to lose, but you can't even really bet it right now. So Yamamoto 5+ Ks and Dodgers money line. This was the opposite of the Braves. The Dodgers are just one of those teams that maybe you just ride all year and see what you get. But that's the bet I made. And actually, I really like this deck, the last one. Seth Lugo, 5+ Ks and a Royals victory. That was actually the highest payout. I think I got that at plus 224, I want to say. So I've been loving the performance doubles with baseball. We still have the association going on, so I had to get in there, and that's what I got today. A little bit lighter than usual, but that's what we got. And then last but certainly not least, we could touch on the Parlay Guys parlay. He spelled it out for us very, very eloquently with his Giddey, DeRozan, Leonard, and Dinwiddie. With their points, a big points parlay. I don't think any of them has hit less than 8 out of 10 is what he had spelled out for us. And then the Clippers 9.5 alt line. I didn't put that in I didn't put that on there, but it was an alternate line. Clippers 9.5, and then Norman Powell for 18+ points. Anybody want to speak on any of Parlay Guys' picks there?
Those are your options.
I don't know if CJ wants to, or not sure what he's doing.
No, Norman Powell. He's probably going to go for 20 tonight. To be very clear, and I like the Clips to cover
Yeah.
by almost as many points as Norman Powell's going to go for tonight. To be clear, also Jesus Luzardo has 5 Ks already.
So there you go.
So there's that.
Okay.
So now you just need the victory, right?
Yeah. I just need
one more K. One more K.
6. I need
One more
6.
K. Yep.
But big, like decently plus money. I had it like plus 181, I think.
Yeah, gotta love it. And to be able to take down the Dodgers would be for the first time this year would be pretty cool too. So there it is. There's the tabletop, ladies and gentlemen. And we will get to the last slide here, and that is our records. Boys looking. I didn't update the bottom because I wasn't sure what it was as I was putting together the records, but we will have that updated for the next show. But everything else looking good on the who's hot and the who's not. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, 6 and 6. I'll just speak for myself, Mr. 60%. 6 and 6, feeling okay. Got almost about a unit, and looking to make that better today. King PD, how are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, 5 and 3, up a couple units. It's big compared to where I was. So that's huge.
Oh, I missed a couple of things when I was putting this together.
It's all good. You have a minus for the parlay guy, but they know it's green. Everybody knows he's plus units.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was rushing a bit.
No.
Shout out Sir Thomas Stats. He was upset about his units despite his record, but now he's clearly matching those up with his bets right now. And obviously Parlay Guy is picking up where he left off. Kel, how are you feeling?
How just for funsies, how do you think I'm feeling, Patrick?
I think that you are about to get really hot.
Hot as in angry, or hot as in I'm going to win?
Well, I think both could be true, but I think hot as in winning.
Because you've been saying that for weeks now.
We have been, but
Kel, even a blind raccoon finds a dumpster.
I don't know if that was an insult or a compliment.
What I'm trying to say is, even though, you're right, that was a really bad way of putting it. Eventually, you're going to hit.
The Braves are going to win.
When they hit, and when you hit your first one, it leads to a string of hitting, right?
The Braves are going to win a baseball game this season, Kel. They are.
Yeah.
And Kel, you will win a bet again.
You will. That's where we're at. Okay.
You will get back on the left side, and it won't just be because I put on there Captain Underpants wants to be on this side.
I thought it was Captain Underpants is finally on this side.
Semantics, Kel. You were on the...
Because one's a little more rude than the other.
Don't get caught up in semantics. Don't get caught up in how I didn't put plus minus. Don't get caught up in any of that. Just get
things.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's gonna be fine. Exactly.
Everything's fine.
Everything is very much fine. But that is the show, ladies and germs. We appreciate all of y'all for being in here with us today at Just the Bet Slips. Happy Friday. We should be, let's see, I haven't seen it. We'll see. I may or may not be around tomorrow, but we will let you all know at Just the Bet Slips on all of our socials. And we are, again, very much proudly with Fan First Sports Network. He is Keldog, the writing extraordinaire. What is your thing? Oh, Fly the W. Yes. Congratulations. He is CJ of the Sports GPS podcast, and also just an extraordinaire in more than one way. And we love you. We are very much appreciative of everybody who tunes in. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Podcast drops every Friday morning, so you can always check that out. It's topical. You can listen to it for days and days. This one maybe not as much because of the Final Four, but also, as CJ brought up, talked about some baseball and whatnot, and we will always have a topical conversation and some picks on said podcast, which right now you can find on Spotify at Just the Bet Slips. We love and appreciate y'all. And we're only trying to do one thing here. By the way, right after this, because I didn't want us to get in trouble, but Albert Pujols' epic 3-homer game at Wrigley in Cardinals versus Cubs MLB Hidden Classics is what we're going to watch right after this to try and find a little cutie Keldog in the stands watching Pujols hit a bunch of home runs against his Cubs. But so you can try and do that with us if you want. But anyway, at Just Best Ups, we love you. One thing only that we try to bring you with the show, and that is the hot tips to help
your
best lips. Let us go. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you this weekend. Love, love, love.
Responsibly chase that bag.
That's it.